Unfortunately, the elements in the U.S. administration leaked the information about the coming Israeli ground invasion probably 2-3 hours before the actual invasion began. I don't understand why they do that, because it's not going to change our plans. It's just going to put our lives in danger. But I can tell you that the calls of the U.S. president for a ceasefire are ridiculous, because when was the last time he called for a ceasefire in the north throughout the last year? Everywhere Israel is initiating a response, then the world calls for a ceasefire. Our northern border has been exposed to thousands of rockets for the last year, and nobody called for a ceasefire. Why? Because Israel did not respond. Now that we finally respond, everybody calls for a ceasefire. Unbelievable. I want to tell you something. We're not the same. It's not the same people. It's not the same leadership. It's not the same mindset. The progressive liberal junk that was filling the minds of politicians and mostly generals is now stored elsewhere. And we are determined, we are resilient, we have perseverance, we have patience, and endurance. And the people of northern Israel said, take to the IDF, take your time. We will endure more rockets, and we will stay away from our homes for, if you need a couple months, take it. 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. But promise us that you finish the job this time. So when we get back, it's not going to be for a month or two. It's going to be for 40, 50 years. So folks, we also strike in Hodeidah in Yemen in a clear message to Iran that we have the ability to get to Iran, and we can also do to you what we just did to the Houthis, destroy their oil infrastructure. And we can do that. And I think that the plea of the Israeli Prime Minister yesterday to the Iranian people, and it's all on my Telegram channel, the video of Benjamin Netanyahu speaking in English to the Iranian people and telling them, we have no war with you. In fact, we love you and support you, and we know that you suffer under the Ayatollah's regime. We know that. But the threat that Israel sent to Iran is this: if you guys will attack, we will attack strategic locations in Iran. And there's only 2 types of strategic locations in Iran. Their oil and gas industry and their nuclear facilities. This is it. That's all they care about. And that's strategic for us. So Iran was put on notice. This is the right time to do it. If you ask me again, once in a generation, things can flip so fast, and you can be on the winning side, running fast, destroying them while they're still confused. These type of opportunities don't come that often. We have the legitimacy to attack because we've been attacked. We have the capability, we're well equipped, and we have these type of things. The entire nation is united. Now, we move to phase number 2. And phase number 2 is rolling our troops and tanks into southern Lebanon in eliminating the ability of Hezbollah to carry out an October 7th style invasion into Galilee. You need to understand that the October 7th was not the idea of Hamas. Originally, it was the idea of Hezbollah. Hezbollah has been working on and training on for an event like that, only it wasn't supposed to be the Gaza area, it was supposed to be Galilee. Hezbollah built up a huge force called Radwan Force, trained them very carefully to carry out that mission. They armed them to their teeth, they trained them well, and then besides the weapons, they dug hundreds of tunnels under the ground so they can surprise Israel in the north and take over Galilee. Hezbollah announced that. Hezbollah trained for that. Hezbollah was proud of that. And Hamas noticed that. And Hamas wanted to steal the thunder. And they did. October 7th came and they stole the thunder from Hezbollah. And then Hezbollah was dragged into this war against its will, because Hezbollah was the one that wanted to take the glory and do all of this. And Hezbollah is left now with capabilities to carry out an October 7th, but Israel was already on high alert and ready, so they couldn't surprise us anymore. Since then, of course, we destroyed most of their commands and control capabilities. Their top commanders are all eliminated, but there are tens of thousands of Radwan forces and other Hezbollah terrorists all over Lebanon. And there are tens of thousands of weapons and rockets that are still stored in many different places. Anti-tank missiles and anti-aircraft. Now, last night, I mean, for you guys in America, it's evening already. But for us, it's already morning. It's October 1st right now. And last night for us, which means a few hours ago for you guys, we destroyed several buildings in Beirut that were storing anti-aircraft and anti-ship rockets. So we're destroying the capabilities of Hezbollah to hurt our forces as they are attacking Hezbollah targets.